Printer style.
Hey guys, we're live with Reverend Dr. Cecilia Greenbar, who's getting ready to do I'm going to do the demo of Groove.ai, and we're going to use her information. And absolutely, we've made no plans. As a matter of fact, we're scrambling right now.
Don't say scrambling.
No, we're not scrambling. We're putting things together right now because I've been gone all day. So I am just now getting in, and I'm taking a look with you at groove.ai. So I'm going to give it a little bit of time because we said 4, and I know some of you are coming after we get started. So if you are watching online, if you're watching live, it's in the Improve Your Groove group and the Groove for Growth group and the YouTube channel. If you're watching at any of those places, give us a hashtag live in the chat, and I'll see if my StreamYard is working and I can actually see your comments. Let us know that you're here. Okay, so I threw out a comment there earlier this morning that I was really grateful that Mike gave me access to a preview, which is an alpha version. Hey, Amy, somebody says, one of them says Facebook user. You have to give access to StreamYard. So to Facebook users, you have to go to streamyard.com/Facebook, I think. /Facebook. Yep. So if you go to, if you're watching, and I gotta find my StreamYard, and you want to give us your name, you go to streamyard.com/Facebook /Facebook and give it permission, because I got 1, 2, 3 of you that are live. It just tells us that it's Facebook user. But I got Amy. Amy, you're good, and we can see that you're here. Okay, I'm not going to delay. This is recorded, so you can always go back and watch it. But so I was saying that I have this copy of Groove.ai preview. So I am going to put that up on the screen. And let me do one thing. I'm going to move this over here so I can see you guys. Just hold on just a second. It's been a while since I used StreamYard. All right, so now you should be seeing, yeah, let's do this. Let's just do just the screen. All right, so I'm going to go sort of to the top, the dashboard. And I think Mike said the other day, hey, Lewis, thanks for giving me your name. Cadence, good to see you. Jay Dahlman, wow, it's been a while, my friend. So I know that the user interface is going to change, and to be really honest, I'm not going to defend anything or try to make anything work that doesn't work. I just wanted to show you. I mentioned also that this morning I did a little 10-minute job where I went and created a landing page, a sales script, a video script, emails to announce a new product. We're coming out with a new product, hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Those of you that are in the academy, you already have it, but it's going to be sold separately. So I did that little 10-minute process, and was, guys, I was blown away at how fast I got copy that was the copy I wanted, and I also knew that was copy that was going to be effective. So I'm just going to take you around a little bit here. So when you're in your dashboard, to create a new project, you would obviously go over here and create a new project. But I want to show you the settings real quickly. So you come in and you say, what AI services do you want to use? So I think this is a point of confusion for a lot of people. So one of the things about Groove.ai is it's the power prompt creator that's going to remember things, so we can just ask it questions, and it knows who we are, what we're selling, and all of those things. But it still uses an AI machine or language model. So you can see that I set up 2 of them here. I set up a 4.0 OpenAI connection and a 3.5 OpenAI connection. So that's what I'm using. So when I'm using Groove.ai, it's going out Once groove.ai puts the prompt together the way it should be prompted, then it goes out to OpenAI, and the answer is actually coming back from OpenAI based on what we've sent them from groove.ai. Maybe a little confusing. The other thing is just preferences. We can turn it light and dark, and we can change the theme color and change the language to German, Portuguese, or Spanish. There you go. All right, so let's go back to the dashboard, and without further ado, let's create a project.
All
So
right.
I'm gonna go. We're gonna create this project, and I'm just gonna click New Project and tell me what this is gonna be named.
It's going to be named I Can Hear God. We'll
Sure,
call it that.
it's just the name of the project inside of our account. So, not,
Okay.
so we create a new project, and you can see now I have two projects. This one I was working on this morning. This is the new one, and we are going to click Create, and I'm going to do this. All right, so everybody can see who's talking to them on the live. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let's just go down through a couple of things we can do over here on the left. Right up here at the top, we can choose. Yeah, we can choose which AI service we're going to use. Secondly, we can use the presets. We can create different presets. For example, if I go right here, I have a preset for direct marketing for women, Dan Kennedy. I was just playing around with how you do this. So you can turn this on or turn it off. And this
Kevin,
will,
can I ask a question?
yeah, why not?
The only portion that I got really confused yesterday listening to the presentation was on the different language models.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I understood correctly, Mike was talking about using OpenAI,
Mm-hmm.
but like you, I have purchased ChatGTP 4, the paid version.
Right.
So, is he saying that we need to set up an account with OpenAI, and do we pay OpenAI since Groove is giving us so many
Right. So
tokens?
what
That's confusing.
yeah, right. So essentially for those of you that pay $20 a month to have OpenAI, let's just go here, Chat GPT. So
And is ChatGTP the same thing as OpenAI when he's talking to us? Or those two different things?
ChatGPT is one of the things that OpenAI does. So we've got, when you go to openai.com and go to platform, you're going to see these three options. DALL-E, which is the image creation. You're going to see ChatGPT, which is what up until now, if you wanted to use OpenAI, that's how you did it, unless you were using API. Or you can do integrate OpenAI models into your application. So if we go to API, let's see here. Nope, that's not the one I want. This is just documentation. Honestly, everybody, I had trouble finding where I bought my API. I didn't buy an API. You don't buy an API, you set it up, and the way I understand it, the API has its own billing. So it's on based on how many tokens you use. And guys, I might not be getting this all completely right because I'm not, but I have 3 API codes set up, and I wish I could. Let's just do this. Let's go.
I didn't
Open.
mean to get you off. I just didn't understand that.
This is what I did yesterday. OpenAI API. You know what? I'm gonna skip this for now,
Okay.
Cecilia, just so we can
Okay.
show because I just
I'm
want to show
sorry.
how the software works.
Okay.
Um, so all right, let's go back. Where are we here? There we go. So um, so essentially we get it connected. We can use presets or not use presets, but here's where it gets fun for me. So we're going to either do a default question and answer. That would be just like, I think, using basic chat GPT with some you're not asking for a blog post or an email, you're just asking a question.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, we could go in here and say what are the keys to hearing God, right? Because your thing is about hearing God. So this would be like going to Chat GPT and typing it in. And so it's going to do the same thing that Chat GPT would do, which is go. give you the answer that it wants to give you. That's not what we're doing today. We want to do we want to take the information that Cecilia has about. Okay, so you have what? You have a workbook,
I have a dream journal,
a dream
and
journal. Okay.
I have a dream journal,
Uh-huh.
and I sent you about 4 documents inside of Facebook Messenger, Word and PDFs.
Okay.
So,
And
but
those
what I'm
documents, just describe those documents are what? What are
okay.
they?
So the dream journal, the name of this product is the dream journal and validating God's messages. So what I have done, I had a dream event back in March where I brought in some speakers and we talked about the value of dreaming and how God speaks through dreams to people, all people. Okay. And so then the dream journal is a tool to help people who receive these dreams to actually validate them. So, what I gave to you, one thing I gave was a roadmap, what I call the dream journal roadmap. And it just highlights the importance of understanding the value of dreams and how to dream and what to do with those dreams. And
So is
then,
that something, let me interrupt it. Is that something
mhm,
that you would use kind of as a sales and encouragement to purchase the journal?
I actually right now have that as a part of the forward of sorts in the
Oh,
dream journal.
uh-huh. But it would
But
be
that same
information about what
language,
you're doing.
exactly,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
same language would be used to talk about the journal and the aspect of dreaming, period.
yeah,
So it is language that talks to people about understanding the importance of dreaming, that you can dream and that God speaks through dreams. So I could
yeah,
use this same copy for making reels. I could use the content of it for making blogs.
yeah,
Of course, I would have to add more to it,
yeah.
but it's a roadmap.
All right, let's do that then. Let's just use the roadmap for now.
Okay.
And so using groove.ai, let's go back to that, and I'm going to show you. Um, we did this little question, what are the keys to hearing God? And it gave us an answer. One of the nice things about it is I can click plus and start another conversation. That this one is going to be well, let's just do a headline. Let's see what headline we can come up with for this what you call it, roadmap.
Roadmap.
Um, so what kind of a framework do we want this? Achieve exceptional results. How to
How
might
to.
maybe it's a how to. Okay, so let's do
Absolutely.
how to, and then we're going to go down here and we're going to say, do you want this to be engaging, conversational? Throw some of these words at me here, and I'll choose them.
I'm looking for persuasive. There it is. Persuasive. Second row.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, I can choose more.
Oh yeah, look,
Okay.
I can.
Okay. Put no, take put warm,
Uh,
serious, warm, serious, thought provoking,
you making
and
this up?
authoritative.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be saying, hey, this is the style or the tone. Sorry, the tone of what we're going to get when we start generating content.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the style, in the style of Dan Kennedy for a 10th grade reading level. I don't know if.
I don't know if Dan Kennedy dreams.
So we'll leave that. We'll leave that for now. And the goal looks like we just got 2 tabs that just opened this up right now. So we'll just stick with tone,
Okay.
and then output. We can choose Markdown WYSIWYG, which is going to put the highlighting in for us and put the bullets in if it's going to do points. Markdown code, which is, I guess, just copying the code. I'm going to have to learn more about what all this means, but
Mm-hmm.
for now, I'd like us to use Markdown WYSIWYG, and
Okay.
that way you'll get something that you could actually just plug right in.
All right.
Now, is this for direct response, SEO, or creative?
I would say direct response.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to create a how-to headline for this. Now I have to go over to what you sent to me and get your roadmap. Let's see if we can find it. What do you think, guys? I won't be able to really do question and answer, but what do you think so far? So Groove.ai, Kevin Prayer. Is it the first one, Groove.ai, Kevin?
Hold on, let me go to it. It should be it should be the first one.
All right.
Okay, let
Okay,
me
so
exit
this says
those.
we're gonna find out. We're
The
gonna
first
find
one
out.
I sent to you. Yes, this is
Oh,
the first one, Kevin. Groove AI Kevin.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna copy the text on the first page. Whoops, you sent it as a PDF.
Okay.
It's okay. I'll get it. I'll get it. It's just I gotta
Sorry.
work harder.
Oh, I
Okay.
don't want you to work hard.
All right. So what we're gonna say in here is, give me a header for. Um,
You want me to send it as a word?
no, I got it. No, I'm
You
not
got it?
typing.
Okay.
I'm just putting a preliminary in here. So
Okay.
give me a header for a landing page where I am selling. I'm just selling my dream journal. Is that right?
Correct.
Here are the details for the journal. Now, right now, we're going to find out how much we can put in here.
Okay.
Just pasted what you sent me, and this Mike pointed this out the other day. You can't you can't see that it expanded there. So
Okay.
let's see what happens. How to unlock divine revelation. Discover your spiritual roadmap with the dream journal.
I like it.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, put that in the document. So I just click this little button here, and now I have a document over here. Now this one, let's rename this, and we're going to say, let's make a simple landing page. Let's make it a sales page because you're selling this, right?
Yes.
Simple sales page. Okay, so we're going to have a header, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to say, let's go to our format. And when you click more, you have all of these.
Well,
You can do survey questions, poll questions, Facebook ads. I mean, a ton of things. So let's go get ourselves a short sales letter. Or no, let's do landing page copy.
okay.
That sound good?
Sounds perfect.
All
Good
right.
place to start.
So we're going to do landing page copy, and we're going to say,
Offer
and
the same text.
offer the same thing, and we're going to say
All
create
right.
additional response.
Okay.
So
Look at that.
I think I'm using 3.5 right now. I'm not sure which one I have turned on. Okay, so let's unlock divine revelation, experience the power of God's message. Welcome to the Dream Journal, your roadmap to spiritual insight and understanding. Discover the hidden depths of divine communication through the power of dreams. Now, what would be interesting, everybody, is I think what would be interesting to show the power of this would be, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go put this text in this document. So we have, okay, so
Did you make a new one?
that
Okay.
looks like a bug. I did. Oh, it stayed there
So
that time.
it moves
Nope,
it to
it
a new
didn't stay there.
document.
As soon as I scroll, it goes away. Okay. Again, everybody, it's alpha software. It's not been beta tested at all, so don't get concerned about that.
Okay.
That side document is very convenient. It is very convenient. And look at this. Once you get your document set up, you can drop this down and export it as a PDF, or just copy it and paste it. So what I was going to say is what would be very interesting is to go over here and say, we're going to get rid of serious, warm. Let's make it sarcastic
Oh,
and playful and ironic. Yeah, that'll be great. Let's see what we get. So we're just going to go down here and create an additional response. So let's see what we get. It looks like the same thing, doesn't it?
except for the
No, it's got
quarter
paragraph.
moon.
I'm not seeing a big difference. It certainly doesn't look sarcastic.
Thank goodness. It knew better. It is truly an AI. It knew better.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go back and see it. So you were warm, serious, authoritative, thought-provoking, persuasive.
Yes.
Maybe I think that might have been it. Okay, so that's okay. Now we've got sort of copy. We can go over here to this page and just add this. Yeah, this one right here. So we're going to just click move to document. So I would do this, and this would this would be your subheader. Now, you can always, just like you could with Chat GPT, you can go back and say, yes, I'm not sure who's asking. I have a bunch of Facebook users commenting, but is this demo using the content of Reverend Greenbar's document? Yes. So
Yes.
what I did is I just grabbed her document, her roadmap, which is, I think you said, is kind of a forward in your actual dream journal, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So so you can also interact with it. It's not just getting stuff. So you could say, I want it to be more focused on benefits. Just say that. And so now what it's doing is it's giving
Ah.
benefits instead of just saying here's a thing.
Ah. Okay.
Right? So
Mm-hmm.
begin your embrace its communication experience transformation, capture the divine message. And let's go let's see, let's go one more level and do results. Basically what people want are results, right? Oh, that was a bad request. Okay, not sure what I may have run into a limit here on this one. So let's just okay, it went away. Let's do this, guys. Let's play around a little bit so we can show only the document or put the prompts in the middle or show just the prompts. I see. So you don't have to have the document showing. Got it. Okay, well that's a neither here nor there. Okay, so it didn't like giving me more on this one. I'm not sure why. But let's go grab something else here. Let's go say, okay, so we got, we kind of like the copy or whatever. Obviously you're gonna work with it. I think with any AI, I don't think it matters who is building it. You're gonna have to read it yourself and just say, is this good copy? Somebody said, and that content was put in the preset. No, I actually that's a great question. So I actually just pasted it in here and said, hey, here's a document with a bunch of stuff. Start giving me these things for it. So that's how I seeded this chat. Let's go do more and let's get product description. So let's see if it'll let us do that. Nah. Okay. Not exactly sure.
Okay.
Not exactly sure what's happening, but what we can do now is we can take this. Can you copy it? Let's just take this. But that probably isn't good for the product description. I think what we're going to have to do let's see if we're stuck or if we just needed to create a new chat. So I'm just going to say, give me a product description.
Will it know that you're talking about?
I'm going to repaste it in there.
Oh, okay.
So let me go back over here. And it's still open. That's cool. All right, so if somebody was asking if we put it in the presets and I didn't put it in the presets, you're going to see how I did it. And you might be talking about the knowledge base. And I'm pretty sure the knowledge base is not working right now in this alpha version. All right, so here I'm going to go back to my AI project, and I'm just going to, so basically I'm just pasting a bunch of text that's in her document that describes what the dream journal is, and click go. Okay. So that's a long product description. We did keep these settings. We're in direct response. Let's see. I would have thought it would have been shorter than that. Let's see. Let's do a social media post. So I'm just changing what format we're going to get our answer in right here. And then I'm just clicking content was put in the preset. Then I'm just clicking create additional response.
So these are social posts.
This is a social media post.
Yeah, emojis and all.
Yeah, it's all there. So you would, when you were, I think, when you're creating a whole system, like you're creating a sales page, a thank you page, you're creating social media posts, you're going to be seeding a lot more than this, because you're going to tell it the price, and that, you got to tell Chat GPT what it is that you're selling. So,
Right.
we would be giving it a lot more information so that it can come back with
More stuff.
more stuff that we want.
Almost to the point where we do almost like the kind of like the outline that Mike gave us when
Yeah.
it was several months back with the 32 questions,
Yep.
and kind of do that for the preset of the product.
Yeah. So if we go, let me show you here. So knowledge base, where do we go to knowledge bases? Back to the dashboard, knowledge bases. So you're going to be able to have a knowledge base where you would store all of the information about this product. So you don't have to, copy and paste it. You go to the knowledge base. At least this is my understanding. I shouldn't say it that definitive, because I'm messing with an alpha version and I don't even have the notebook. But we do create a knowledge base. I'm sorry, Cecilia, what's it called?
Dream
What
journal. Oh,
dream?
you talking about the project? I can hear God now.
And basically in the knowledge base, we can put text like, let's do this. This is going to be the roadmap. See what happens if we save this. Well, that's cool. But then I'm not sure that this is doing much, because it says pending here. And I think Mike did say that this isn't really, the knowledge base isn't really working. But this is where you could go, theoretically, I think, type in your stuff about your product. And then when we go back to the dashboard, go into I Can Hear God. Let's see. Somewhere. Select the knowledge base up here in the upper right. So we're going to use that knowledge base. And then we can say, don't give me any information if it's not in the knowledge base. 100% we're using the knowledge base. Or we can say, just use a little of the knowledge base and then use your general knowledge. So this is the slider. Let's do this. I mean, we just added that file, right? So let's see if it works. So we're going to use the I Can Hear God now. We're going to create a new chat. And we're going to say, I'm just going to say, give me a sales page headline. And I'm going to go up here and change this format to headline. So we have a new chat. Okay, so this is important. We have a new chat. So this new chat needs to be selected again. We need to set it up. So, I don't know what all you had. I'm making you be somebody you're not. You're not friendly.
Warm. I had warm
Oh yeah,
right
warm.
beside serious. I had
Yeah.
warm, and uh, I, some of the words are not there, but it's okay.
Really.
Yeah, it's
Now,
okay. We'll go with those.
what does use urgency do? I'm not sure. The framework, we had that. We have to set. So
How
this is
to?
important for every
Okay.
new chat. You have to sort of set up these settings over here. And if you're doing content for multiple projects, or if you're doing content for multiple customers, this would be really important to be able to go thought provoking. Thank you. People noticed that we missed thought provoking.
Thank you, Beth.
And so we're going to do a headline, and
She
this
said
is,
not friendly and inspiring.
oh, well, okay. Those were mine. Okay. And we're going to call this direct response. Okay, I'm just going to set these settings and see what happens, see if it goes. We're going to take it 100% out of the knowledge base.
Okay.
And we're going to just say, hey, give me a headline. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Skyrocket your sales.
That's a headline.
That is a head.
It obviously didn't use the content from the
It didn't.
so
Maybe
that's,
because it's still pending.
yeah, no, exactly. That's what I was saying. If you go over there and you look at it, I noticed on the one I was trying to set up, does the same thing. It just says pending. So
Oh, okay.
oops. So I think it's just not working yet. All right, so let's go back to your project. I just popped into my project. And now, by the way, I'm just going to do this because I've never, what's in documents. I wonder if the results are going to be stored in documents in here. Certainly don't see them right now. All right, I can hear God. So let's see. Let's go to our new chat. Yeah, this is the one that didn't get us anything. This was the social media one where we kind of reseeded it.
Mm-hmm.
So what else would you like to create?
Okay, let's go see what our options are. Okay,
Okay,
let's do an email. Isn't it
email.
to send
All right,
out an
let's do
email?
an email.
Mm-hmm.
And the framework is going to be, what's the purpose for the framework? Or what will you be?
You mean the roadmap?
Yeah, well, for the email you're writing right now
Oh, for
for the
the
road,
email that I'm writing,
it could be a proposal, question and answer,
okay, well,
announcement.
let's say what the email I want to invite people. I want to do some lives
Uh-huh.
where I teach about dreams. So I have one of the documents I sent to you is that the Bible speaks of dreams, and I have a whole slew of scriptures of people who dream. So I want to do some lives to talk about those dreams and the relevance of them. And so the
Maybe
email would be to invite people to make sure they show up for those lives.
maybe it's promotional.
Okay, yeah, that would be the word.
Yeah, and we could do short, medium, or long.
Short.
Okay. And then we got our tone set down here. We still got the markdown. We're still doing direct response, sorry.
Direct response.
Okay, and so again, we should be able to just click create additional response. And you can see I'm having issues here. I can't save it in the other document. All right, so here's our email.
This is a long, short email.
This is a long, short email. I think I heard Mike saying on his demo the other day, that's a long, short. So I think the
Yeah, this
short
is a
is
long, short email. I hate to
that's a
see
longer email. I ain't reading that
that is
email.
a long, short email.
I want to share something truly special, a dream journal, remarkable tool that can help you unlock divine. Now, I think one of the things that we also don't have right now in the knowledge base is more specifics about your tone. Like
Right.
I hope that we're going to be able to just upload a bunch of our emails into the knowledge base so
Or
that
my or my or my my briefings from the throne rooms that I send out to
whatever
people.
you write, things that you
Yeah.
write, so that then it can learn to speak. Because I do that with Chat GPT. I tell it. I hope this didn't mess us up. I tell it, hey, here are 7 emails that I wrote in the past month. Write things like this. So, I'm assuming we're going to be able to do that. So that was a promotional email that was very long, even
That's
though
a
it was.
short promotional
Do you dare
email.
me to do long?
I dare you. Let's see. Show me what you have.
Let's do long. Create
Let's be
additional response.
adventurous.
Oh, we're down to the bad request again.
So
Okay.
maybe, so let me, since you have early access, does that mean you get to ask questions?
It's not in beta, so it's not really. They're not asking for feedback right now. So when you get something in alpha, I mean, I can tell them things, but they're not trying to get feedback at this point because they're running into the same things. So
Okay,
I
so you couldn't ask, what's this bad request
no, I
mean?
wouldn't do that to Mike. uh,
He would he would revoke your credentials.
I'd like to keep using it and playing with it. I don't want. He's like, dude, I told you,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
gonna be working the way it. So that's kind of cool. If you're watching, Cecilia,
So
you got
so
the
the
floor.
options are so the options are um translated to other languages.
Yeah.
My goodness. Long form sales letter testimonials. How do you create
Oh,
testimonials
you want to
out of
see something? I'm going to show you how to create testimonials.
Okay,
Watch
okay.
this. Oh, I hope it doesn't do bad request. Okay. So we got
So
to
you need a
go.
new thing.
We
You
got to
need a
seed
new
it again. Well, I'll show you what it did for me.
Okay.
I did it. I was like the same. I was like, how do you do testimonials? Check out this amazing testimonial. For I lost all my stuff over there. Testimonial. I am absolutely blown away by the results I achieved with Groove Growth Guides. This comprehensive resource has completely transformed my business and helped me build. This is just fake. It just took the stuff and made up a testimonial.
So
So
it's
if
a
you don't have
test a lie.
if you don't have testimonials, just yeah,
It's a test a lie. Okay.
it's pretty funny. I was like,
Okay.
well, how's it gonna know what? I mean, is it gonna ask me for them? And I clicked it, and I was like, okay, I'm
Okay.
putting
So
that
what
on
else
my
can we do?
website.
Mm-hmm. Call to
Okay,
action. Okay.
let's see. Go back to yours.
So we can do testimonials and let's see. Product description testimonials, articles, speech. Okay, let's do a Facebook ad.
All right, where are we at? Facebook ad copy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but I'm gonna have to. I'll switch to that, but I'm gonna have to start a new chat.
So are
And
we guessing it's because you asked for too many things?
I'm not sure. I'm not guessing
Okay.
anything at this point.
Okay.
I mean, it seems to be pretty consistent that after we've done 3 or 4, we get that bad request. So, um, for all I know, it's on the
Larry
chat.
has a question for you.
Who?
Larry, so we don't need to pay for OpenAI to access Chat GP through Groove.ai. That's his question. That's Larry's
Yeah, the
question.
question is asked. So it's confusing. What's OpenAI and what's ChatGPT? And so here's if I can, I'll try to explain it. Groove.ai is a high level, sort of put together really powerful questions. And then it sends that really powerful question that they put together based on what we gave them. So you see, I put in Cecilia's document and then ask a question, said we want it persuasive. They're taking all of that and creating a prompt that doesn't just say, hey, I'm going to sell this thing. Give me a headline. It says, if you've watched any of Mike's demos, right, it says act as a professional copywriter. All that stuff is going on that Groove.ai is doing that for us. It takes what we want. It takes how we want it. It puts it together to make an effective prompt. And then it sends that prompt to a machine. And so that machine is either going to be, let's go take a look right now. So we've got, yeah,
You were in
open,
3.
we just have OpenAI, and we have 3.5 and 4 right now. But you're going to be able to connect to, as he said the other day, different machines. Now, so what it means is every time I use Groove AI and ask a question, I'm using my token which I set up, which is an API key that I got from OpenAI. Then OpenAI is keeping track of how often I'm using that API, and then they were going to bill me based on how much I use. So it's either going to be OpenAI or now. The other thing is though, Groove is, Mike said they're going to be offering, um, what are they called?
A whole bunch of
Not packets. What's it called?
to-
Uh,
does he call them tokens too? It was a
Tokens. That's what it is. Tokens.
mhm.
Yeah. That you can buy your tokens through them, but it's a lot cheaper to just get yourself set up with AI, OpenAI, or again all of the other language models. So the answer is you will need to pay for OpenAI, but you don't need. If I think I understand this right, you don't need the $20 a month. You need the API version of paying them because now you're not using
chat
Chat GPT, you're using OpenAI
through Groove.
through Groove. Yeah. But I'm not positive about that, everybody. I don't I use Chat GPT. I have a paid account. I use 4.0 most of the time. So I don't quite have this all together. So
I wonder how my answers would have changed if you had, because you have on 3.5 now. So I wonder how the responses would have changed.
well, something's going on with 4. Um well, save. Oh, got to give it a name. Oh, that's good. Let's see. And oh shoot, I got to go get the
Oh,
API key.
it's not set up.
Uh, well, it was set up. I just have to go retype it. So,
Okay.
uh, let's see what we're doing here. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna share my screen again,
Okay.
and I just want to get it off the air so you all weren't seeing my my
So we.
API and everybody. All of a sudden, I'm using way more OpenAI than I thought I was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so which one am I doing? Groove, right there. Okay, so what I found is I have them set up, and what I did is I clicked this button right here. So
Okay.
I can choose 4.0. So now
Okay.
it's using 4.0. And if we go all the way back here and we say, I'm like, there we go. Let's go back. I'm going to just take this same thing. Again, so we're copying the question. Give me a header. I think we were doing a header first, right? Give me
Yes.
a landing page header. We can change it. Give me a landing page header, and then we're putting, for anybody who's watching, we're putting Cecilia's document in there for what she's selling. So I'm going to do a new chat, and we've got to go in the new chat. We have to remember that we want to, well, first of all, let's make sure it does 4.0. Okay, so you can choose which machine you're using for any chat. We're going to do headline, and it did save the
It saved it this time.
tone that time. Direct response. Okay, so I'm just going to paste this.
Okay.
Okay, so here it says unlock the power, introducing a dream journal, and this one says, dun, 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 discover your spiritual roadmap with the dream journal. I kind of like this one better.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think so.
Everybody vote 3.0 or 4.0, which or 3.5 or 4.0. This is 4.0.
I
Unlock.
like. Did the other one start off with unlock the power of divine communication?
It just says unlock divine.
Oh, here it is. Unlock divine
Oh yeah, it's right over
revelation.
here. How to
Yeah.
unlock. How to unlock.
How to unlock. I like the how to. Oh, you know why?
Because we said it was how to
Because we said it was how
on the
to.
framework.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
One of the things that I like about this, guys, is I don't know how many of you used what what was the other thing that a bunch of us bought a while ago through Groove or a friend of mine?
Oh,
Copy Pro.
Copy Pro,
Yeah,
Groove
yeah,
Copy
Copy
Pro.
Pro.
Hmm.
That that machine was incredibly clunky, and I never was able to make it work. Anybody out there using Groove Copy Pro?
I tried.
What's amazing about this is
Yeah.
we got a couple of buttons, we got a couple of things. I think we are gonna be able to, in the back end, put the definitions of, what this project is all about. I think that's gonna define these, so we don't have it would not make sense to me that we have to seed our business on every chat. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm confident, and I don't know if Mike or Donna are going to see this, but I'm confident that that's going to be part of the background.
So from what you're showing us, I'm getting the impression that what we can begin to do while we await release to us is start pulling together our content, whether it exists as a post, social media post, or our content, if it's a blog, a video that on the topic that we want to work on, that we start pulling that content together and getting it ready to put it in the knowledge base so that when we get access
I think
to
so.
this,
Hmm.
that our first step, if I'm understanding this well, that our first step would be to build out our knowledge base. Okay, you
Exactly.
have a question here. This is Candace.
Oh, I'm not paying attention. Okay.
Well, it just popped in, and I don't know
Oh.
if you can see the name. She says, "Can we connect to Groove Designer Pro plus Groove AI 2? And is it through an API or ZAP?" And Larry wants to know, will the September release be a beta?
September release is supposed to be early release beta. Yes. So, and the way I understood it from Mike is that starting on the 5th, they're releasing it to about 1,500 users a day. So kind of slowly building up how many people are using it. But that is when it really moves into more of a beta mode. They fix some of these little things. I think you're right, Cecilia. So I'm gonna show you another example here. I'll just go
Hey, are
over.
you going to answer Candace's question?
Oh, Cadence.
Cadence, I'm sorry.
Can we connect to Groove Designer Pro Plus? Connect Groove Designer Pro Plus to groove.ai 2? No. So here's the thing. Groove.ai is not providing an API. Groove.ai isn't an API provider. Groove.ai is a front end provider so that you can send information through an API to a language model, to a machine. And so we will, no, I don't, we won't be able to connect. Well, we won't be able to do it through an API, but will we be able to connect? I mean, they work together a lot. So I don't know.
I don't know why we would want to.
Yeah, maybe you can say, Cadence, why you would want to connect Groove AI to Groove Designer Pro. Okay, so
Sorry, I
this.
messed up your name, Cadence. Sorry about that.
She's probably okay. All right, so here's what I did this morning. So I have a brand new product coming out called Groove Growth Guides. This guide will take Groove user from point A to point B. This is all I gave it right here. Was this one paragraph, and I kind of did a real short summary of what Groove Guides do, which is every step you have to take, no matter what app it's in, Groove Pages, Groove Mail, Groove Member, to do a complete lead generation funnel, the domain, the email, and everything. So I said, hey, this is what I have. And then I didn't know what I was doing, and I created an outline. So I skipped that one. It started going. I was like, what is it even doing right now? And I didn't realize I had to, click a button over here. So, I said it again. And I did it again. Okay, here we go.
Okay,
So it
Candace.
says, so this is the headline. Introducing Groove Growth Guides, your step-by-step blueprint for building a complete lead generation funnel with Groove. I mean, that's pretty much it. Now, in my opinion, I probably would want it to be a little bit more powerful than that, because this is just kind of like, hey, it's here. And what I want to say, imagine, something like, imagine building your own funnel with Groove in just 2 days. I don't, something like that, that is more connected. But
So this preset person that you picked, is that a person who writes very strong and persuasive? Because
oh,
you have a
that's a great question, because honestly,
that's who
let's
whoever.
see where I'm gonna go create a new preset. So the presets are over here in the settings, and we're going to act like a copywriter, an SEO expert, a blogger, whatever. So we can choose, who do we want to act like? So we're going to be a copywriter. And remember, I said this is what Groove.ai is doing. It's taking this stuff and making it, including it into the prompt, so that what gets sent to the AI machine is intelligent, and the AI machine knows exactly what they should give us back. Now, persona and style, I don't,
Do you
y'all
know
know
these
that I've
people?
been in this business as far as online for 2.5 years now. I don't know who Alex Catoni is, or some of you guys are going to be really, really angry to know that I don't know who Dan Kennedy is. Do you?
I only know the name because Mike says it all the time.
Okay,
But
so
maybe
here's
you
the
know
thing.
what? Maybe
Mm.
they should tell us who these people are and give us a sample of their writing, because how will we know to pick them if we are new to the game?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm like, oh, how about Eugene this time? I don't know. So this one's a little tough, and I think you have to. I think when I set it up, you have to choose somebody. So okay, so Dan Kennedy is huge in copywriting, but I mean,
Okay, so Kaden
is
says
is
that
Gary Halbert? Is
she
Joseph
says that
Sugarman?
Dan Kennedy is huge in copywriting.
He's the godfather of copywriting.
Okay.
He's a guru in dish. Okay, well, okay, so let's use him. I don't know, but so target audience, and so you can give a little description of your target audience here. And again, all this is kind of part of the seeding of the tone. And yeah, somebody said they all are. See, that's what I was thinking. These are all power copywriters, I would imagine, and they just write in different styles. That's what I
Oh,
think.
she has a good idea. She says, ask Chat or Claude, what is Claude, to describe these personas.
Well, I will do that in just a second. I'm going to finish this
Okay.
up. So you got your audience, your avatar. You can set your reading level. I'm not sure what the rules are. I think they might be, never mention ClickFunnels or something like that,
Right,
where
right.
you just they're kind of the exclusions, I think. And I'm not sure. Again, I think we're going to need some training on what we would want to put in here, but that's how
Okay.
you set it up. And if we go look at mine again, I was just messing around with it. So
So why don't you change yours to a woman persona?
is there
Cole.
one?
Go back to Cole. Is that a woman's name?
Cole.
Yeah, right under Joseph.
Oh, Carlene. That sounds like a woman's name.
That
Somebody,
sounds like a
somebody in
woman's
the
name.
chat, tell me. I'm sure Mike chose the best. Somebody said Mike. Absolutely, Mike chose the best. So we're going to change it to Carlene Cole.
Yeah.
And I think,
Since you said that this was for women,
what's that?
since you had this that it
Right,
was
right,
for
right, right.
women.
That's a good.
Hmm.
That's great. I'm gonna just save that. Act like a drag queen. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do
Oh
that.
no,
No
talking
thanks.
two pastors.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do that.
Let's see. So we're gonna. Yeah. So how did we get on? How did we get on that?
You were supposed to be getting a headline. See, so preset, change your preset. What
This.
happened to the new preset?
I actually didn't save it. I just went back and changed mine.
Oh,
I'm not sure how we wandered here.
I don't know how you got there
But
because
somebody wants me to create a new chat and do a general question and say, "Tell me about Dan Kennedy copywriting style." I don't know. Say that. Direct, persuasive, and results oriented. Strong headlines, compelling storytelling. Yeah, there you go. So you could do
okay,
that for each of them, so
who these people are.
yeah, well, at least what their tone is.
Could you ask, who is the strongest female direct sales copywriting style. And then you'll know to pick, since this is supposed to go to a female audience.
Well, the problem is here. What let's see what it says. Several. Problem is, are any of them listed in our Marie Forleo stands out as a strong direct sales copywriter. So then we might not be able to use that because
She wasn't in the list, was she?
I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What if I do SEO expert? Does that change the names?
Yes.
Look. Blogger. You can write like Perez Hilton.
As in Paris Hilton?
Perez Hilton. Perez. Nonfiction book author. There we go. I want to write some books like Malcolm Gladwell. That's pretty cool. So that makes sense. I wasn't thinking there's the category and there's the subcategory.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Cadence, provide examples of the writing style of each. Yeah, so we would ask it for that. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of have to do a little research, right? If you're like me and Cecilia, and we're like, I don't know how they write.
Oh, and then she says, and then tell Claude what you like about each and create your brand voice based on an amalgamation. Okay.
I think I think you're exactly right. And I think, I'm not sure that I see that, like, for example, you'd almost have to act like me. And then you would have to define your style
But
based on what you just said, Cadence. But that would be really cool.
but isn't that what we would be doing when we build our knowledge base? Like if we put in our emails and things, isn't that the
I think
same thing?
I think the knowledge base is that it's a knowledge base. So I don't know the answer.
Like if we put in our emails, like if I put in the emails that I send out to people, I mean, my throne room briefings, my teachings and things
Yeah.
of that nature.
Yeah.
If I put that in and say, this is my writing style.
Yeah.
Could I create my own?
I don't know.
Okay.
I hope so. Okay. Well, is that a good first glimpse at it?
I'm happy. Are you guys happy?
Yeah. Anybody want to look at any other particular thing? I did want to try because I'm really curious about translate. So translate from English.
Oh, wait a minute. Remember he did that and it turned the whole screen to another language.
I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't see that? Just pick something. And it changed because then he was trying to figure out how to get back.
Well, I don't want to mess up my screen and not know how to get back. Here we go. Ooh, look at
See?
that.
Oh, okay. So it didn't change the whole screen. It just
Look at
changed.
that. Let's change it to let's see what's a better one that we might even actually recognize. Not Dutch. Anybody recognize? Oh, French. There we go. French. I don't know. I don't speak French, but I'm sure it's going out and using the machine, right? So, I mean, I would assume it's going to give you a good translation. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure how many people will need to use that for. Would love to watch you live build with others to illustrate demo groove.ai. Yeah, so what we need, first of all, I would never attempt an actual live build using groove.ai today, simply because I am on literally the first preview alpha version of this. And as you could see, there were a couple things that didn't work. And I feel like we'd just get stuck. But if once I play around with it and, start to say, okay, here are the things, like you were saying, Cecilia, the things that you should have gathered when you're going to do your project, information about your product, information about you. I mean, writing a sales page is personal. It's not just generic sales page garbage, unless that's what you want to do. So you have to have your information, but then having that added to this so that we can then start getting that page design and those headers and the pain points and all of those good things and start putting that on the page. That would be a lot of fun, but I feel like it would take quite a while to do.
Well,
So
no doubt,
it's really a
but
planning thing.
it is a planning thing.
We could do it with. Here's what we could do. We could do it with, um, let's say we used your dream journal. We could do it with a very simple sales page, kind of an offer page. Where we weren't trying to build out too many things, and we didn't need much detail. But again, I'll give that. I might not do that until September, till we get the beta version of it. But
No,
it's
I was just thinking while we are waiting for our turn, the beta version in September, I was just thinking, how we could, for those of us who, are kind of eager, to take our eagerness, our eager energy, and translate it into something that is useful. And what I'm hearing you say that based on what it's going to draw from to produce the best content, that we start gathering our voice, whether
Mhm.
our voice happens to be in previous posts or if it's in our personal journals, the things we send, our emails we send out, wherever it is that our voice resides, that we start taking our time and pulling those pieces together so that when it is time to move into this project, this software, then it'll be a nice, neat move.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I'm thinking for those of us who have I got some eager energy right now. So I don't have it. I don't have the Groove AI, but I think
You
I
see
can.
you see sort of now you have kind of a context of, okay, now I kind of have an idea of how I can use this so I can what I need to have to make it work.
Right.
And yeah, I was blown away when Mike said, "Hey, you want to try it out because I did not expect that." And I'm very excited. I will say this, guys, just and again, I don't know, Mike probably will get wind of this, but I am I'm really pleased with the UI. Um, it's kind of why I mentioned Groove Copy Pro, and I know there are some other UIs out there, sort of like this, but Groove team, well done. This UI is very easy to use, and I think once we get, okay, so we have the different AIs that we have connected to our groove.ai account. You can build more if you want to. We have the different presets. We can turn them on, we can turn them off. Format.
But I like what this comment that you put up here.
Yeah. No, I think that was good. That was helping us
Yep.
also, Cadence. That's helping us also to understand sort of how we think about what you have to give to an AI to get what you want. So that was good. All right, guys.
And then we can become our own brand voice.
And we haven't even gotten into white label.
Oh, I'm not ready. Some
That's
people are way more advanced. You have to do another presentation with the advanced people because that's
yeah.
not me.
I mean, and everything in here is going to need
Now, can I ask you a question? Is it just my screen, but I'm finding it very difficult to read the
okay, you know
text
what?
under these icons.
It may be because I'm in dark mode.
Oh,
It's the same. It's not
it's a little better
might be a little better, but um yeah, I
because I
can see how that might be.
because I could barely read that. I'm like, I know I wear glasses, but
Yeah, this
dag.
is really dim right here. The words are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sitting here looking, maybe you're looking at a large screen or
Yes.
yeah.
It's just really faint. It's
Mm-hmm.
very light gray on dark gray. Now I can see the icons
Mm-hmm.
easily, but
Mm-hmm.
the text, not so much.
I'm just looking at all the things we can do. I mean, what is speech? Is that to write a speech? I'm gonna say write a speech, create additional response.
Can we go back to English though?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to share you the keys of your spiritual journey. There we go. It's going to write a speech for us. And I'm sure back there we can get somebody to write it for us in their tone that's better than me.
Gotcha.
article, by the way, Cadence, I think, asked, has anyone put out a list of APIs that will integrate with groove.ai?
Oh, I
Not
didn't
that
see
I
that.
know of. And right now, for me using it right now, it's just integrating with OpenAI. But Mike listed or kind of named off a bunch of them the other day. Basically, it's any language model that has an API we should be able to communicate with. I don't know.
I'm excited.
It's really
Thank.
cool. Really
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, wait. Do the e-commerce? Let's
Yeah.
see what that is.
Okay.
Is that product description, you think?
I don't know.
Did you try it before?
No. Let's see
Okay.
what it does. We're just gonna keep clicking. Oh, that's probably a bad request. Nope. Oh, your product's name. Okay.
Dream Journal.
Brand, Doctor. I get it.
Almost. B is capital.
What is?
B is capital.
Oh, man. I got close.
You heard.
I created. So it's kind of. I'm sure it's writing it in a little bit different. I don't know if it is or not, but
I don't see where would you use that in e-commerce?
I mean on the
On the
product page.
description?
Yeah,
On the
on the product
okay.
page. Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty cool.
Oh, this is going to be fun. So I'm going to start pulling my, because I did a whole I did a dream event, like a 2-hour dream event where I had people come in. I had 4 people who came in to share about dreams. And then I talked about dreams. I did a teaching on dreams. And so I videoed it. And I'm going to take those, get that text, and start pulling my stuff together so that when
Yeah.
September comes, whoop,
It's
whoop,
coming. It's
whoop,
coming,
whoop,
everybody. It's not that far.
it's not, it really isn't.
Look, I know one thing we have to teach Groove.ai is the difference between short.
It doesn't know.
I said, I wanted to give me a short description. So that's not a
I,
short description.
well,
Hey,
maybe we
Cadence,
need to
please.
say under so many words.
Another lead magnet for you to use. Get your list of APIs to connect to Groove.ai and have a blow-by-blow Yeah, exactly. No, I know there are a lot of opportunities,
Oh,
Cadence. I haven't
I'm not
decided
seeing
yet.
that. Where did she say that?
Oh, she said another lead magnet for me to use. Get your list of APIs to connect to groove.ai and have a blow-by-blow instruction on how to do it. Absolutely, that would be a good. What I haven't decided yet whether groove.ai is going to be a complete course that I put in the membership in the academy. But I will be working with it. Obviously, I'll be playing with it and showing you stuff. What's the long one, Beth? Yeah, if that's the short one, what's the long one?
Exactly, Beth. I'm thinking we might need to say how many words, restricted to a certain word count,
Well,
because it
yeah,
doesn't seem to know
exactly.
what short is. This is the longest short thing.
Short. Did it get shorter though? Let's see.
No, it's no.
I might have gotten just a little bit shorter there.
You think?
Maybe it cut out a sentence or two. All right, so here's the deal. Cadence was saying, please start one and create a digital asset. Oh, okay. So that's what you were saying, a list, digital asset for how to add any API to groove.ai. I think that's what you were saying. All right, guys, this has been fun.
Yes.
And if I
Peace.
find more stuff, I'll put some little videos out there. If we get an updated version, I'll let you know what's been updated. And yeah, have a great day. Thanks, Cecilia, for being my guest and keeping me from just rambling on my own when I don't know what to talk about. Things change too fast to create a course unless you have AI agency. Yeah, to automatically update it. Yeah, you bet. You're welcome, Amy. You're welcome, Beth. You're welcome, Cadence. And see you all the next time. Thanks. Bye.
Have a good weekend.